Hello everyone, welcome. My name is Pastor Roland, and today I want to stop by and talk about some important things. First of all, a lot of you are not doing so good. You've got issues. Never before have I seen so many issues and chronic conditions um, and all kinds of problems. Okay, now the world has always been full of problems, but people seem to be less able to cope with the problems in such a way that's not dysfunctional. See, it's one thing to respond to a problem and solve it, or respond and see that you can solve it, but just see that it's not solvable. And then it's another thing to overreact to a problem or overreact to an issue. Overreaction is a big problem today. People get upset, they get angry, okay? They get nervous, they get worried, then they get fatigued, then they get frustrated, then they get depressed. You see how they all, one follows the other? And the body kind of imitates the soul person, and the body gets all stressed out. And then you have things like inflammatory problems, chronic inflammation. See, overreaction. So there's so many different conditions that that are analogous to and actually are overreactions. So what are you going to do? Well, you have to learn not to overreact. Nobody's ever taught you. You've always been taught to be angry and to get upset, and if she says that to you, then you say that to her, and you get angry at her and tell her off, and then you see what I mean? That's what you've been taught. And then you have the sport, just the sports and the entertainment. It's all about overreacting, and then taking drugs. So you're getting all upset and taking drugs to get excited, to react, and then taking drugs to come down. See? Okay, so what you need to do is to learn how to become more stable, less reactive, and the Christian meditation that I have is actually very helpful with that. It's very helpful. That's what it's for. See, if your soul were, Christ said to be in the world but not of the world. If your soul was a bit distant to issues, if you had a bit more spiritual discipline, okay, would go a long way. A little bit of discipline goes a long way. A little bit of love. What was the song? A spoonful of sugar helps the medicine go down. Remember that one from Mary Poppins, was it? I think it was Mary Poppins. The movie Mary Poppins. Well, a little bit of love, a little bit of patience, a little bit of forbearance, a little bit of calmness goes a long way. So I encourage you to get the meditation and give it a try. It's free. The easy meditation that I have is free. See, in your current state, if I was to talk to you about spiritual things, you wouldn't be able to hear me. You're too upset, you're too lost, you're drowning in your thinking, in your emotions, in your fantasy that rise up, your imagination. See, if you could learn to stand back and have a little mental distance, then you would be able to understand what I'm saying better. You would see the principles that need to be applied. You'd see why forbearance is helpful, why patience. You'd begin to see why those are so good, and you'd be able to start applying them. You'd regain your power, so you don't have power now. That's another reason why you overreact, because you're separated from your center of dignity. You're separated from your own power, so all you have is to compensate with anger and upset and so on. But if you were in your center and you had your powers again, then see, you would not have to react, and your body wouldn't have to react. See? All right, well, get the meditation, if you will, if you so choose, and give it a try. My name is Pastor Roland.